Update 3. Stop pretending to be successful, my brother laughed. Tossing my cards 1 week later, his new boss introduced me. Everyone, meet the owner of our company. His coffee cup shattered on the floor. I watched James lean forward, probably expecting some wealthy businessman to appear. Please welcome our new owner and CEO, Elizabeth Harrison. The silence as I walked on stage was absolute. In the front row, James's coffee mug slipped from his fingers, shattering on the floor. Our mother's hand flew to her throat. Dad's face went from red to white in seconds. Thank you, Gerald. I took my place at the podium. For those who don't know me, I'm the founder and CEO of Aurora Ventures. As of last week, we own 67% of Meridian Technologies. The audience erupted in whispers. Phones appeared everywhere, capturing the moment. In the front row, James seemed to have forgotten how to breathe. Some of you may have received an email this morning about transformative leadership. I continued enjoying the way James sank lower in his seat. That transformation begins now, though perhaps not in the way some expected. I clicked to the first slide of my presentation, showing Aurora Ventures' portfolio of successful tech companies. Under our leadership, Meridian will modernize its infrastructure, expand its market presence, and most importantly, I paused, meeting James' shocked stare, eliminate outdated management structures that prioritize titles over talent. Our father stood up, his voice shaking. Tassi here. Security, I said calmly, please escort any non-employees from the auditorium. We're discussing confidential company matters. As security approached, James jumped up. You can't do this. I'm Executive Vice President. Actually, I clicked to the next slide displaying the organizational chart. That position has been eliminated in our restructuring, though. I hear the IT department needs a junior analyst. You did take that coding course in college, right? But my office, my business cards, James stammered, will need to be cleared out by noon. I finished company policy on terminated positions, though unlike you. I won't throw the cards away. They might make an interesting historical exhibit someday. Our mother was crying now. Mascara running. Elizabeth, how could you do this to your brother? The same way you all did it to me, I replied, my voice carrying through the silent auditorium. By assuming success only looks one way, by dismissing anyone who doesn't fit your narrow definition of achievement. The next hour was a blur of announcements, strategic plans, and corporate vision. I outlined Aurora Ventures' strategy for Meridian, introduced key initiatives, and answered questions from increasingly excited employees. All while my family sat frozen in the front row, watching their assumptions about success crumble in real time. After the presentation, I found them waiting outside my new office. The corner office James had been redecorating. This is humiliating, James hissed. I've already told people about my position. Consider it a lesson in due diligence, I replied, admiring the view of Seattle. Always know who owns the company before you start firing people. Our father stepped forward, switching to his negotiating voice. Princess, surely we can discuss this. Family should help family like you helped me. I turned to face them by mocking my business, throwing away my cards, treating me like a failure because I chose a different path. We were trying to protect you, Mom pleaded. No, you were trying to control me, to force me into your version of success. I sat down behind my desk, my grandmother's pendant catching the morning light. But real success doesn't need anyone's permission. James made one last attempt. The country club. My reputation. You have to give me another chance. Actually, I don't. I opened my laptop. But since you're so interested in consulting now, here's my card. I slid one of my Aurora Ventures business cards across the desk. Though you might want to handle it carefully, they're quite expensive. Security arrived to escort them out. As they left, I heard James asking Dad if his old position at the family friend's firm was still available. Over the next few weeks, Meridian transformed. Innovation flourished without the old hierarchy. Employee morale soared. The stock price jumped 30% on news of Aurora Ventures leadership. My family's reactions varied. Mom sent daily emotional appeals about family loyalty. Dad alternated between threats and attempts at reconciliation. James posted vague LinkedIn updates about exploring new opportunities while quietly interviewing for entry-level positions. 1 month after the announcement, I received an invitation to speak at my old business school's graduation ceremony. The topic: redefining success, breaking away from traditional paradigms. I accepted, planning to use my family's crumpled business cards as visual aids. The morning of the speech, a final text arrived from my grandmother. Saw Meridian's latest stock price. Well done, sweetheart. Sometimes the best revenge isn't just proving them wrong. It's proving yourself right in ways they can't ignore. Looking out over Seattle from my office, the office James had so briefly claimed. I thought about success and its many definitions. About business cards thrown away and empires built in silence. About brothers who thought job titles meant power and sisters who knew true power comes from owning the company. On my desk beside acquisition reports and strategic plans sat a single framed photo. My grandmother on the day she gave me my inheritance. Both of us smiling like we shared a secret, which of course we did. The secret wasn't just about money or success, it was about patience, vision, and the sweet satisfaction of watching those who underestimated you realize just how wrong they were. This is where our story comes to end. Dear listeners, please share your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, share, and follow. Thanks to all for your support.